Hanks, just name a few. Now, one of those movies I just mentioned, of course, the 1980 musical comedy classic, The Blues Brothers, starring Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, and John Candy. Here now to tell us more about the Blues Brothers and filming here in the backlot is Animal House and Blues Brothers director John Landis. John?
When the Pinto fell and you saw it land and make this big hole in the street, that was on the back lot. We dropped it from a crane. You dig like that in Chicago, you're not a good idea.
When people ask me of all of the movies I've ever done, what was the most satisfying, the most fun, I've got to say Blues Brothers. We got to sing, we got to dance, got to drive, and trained with the best stunt people in the world, and got to be an actor and a writer. So it was a good piece of work.
Danny called John America's Guest because just didn't walk into anybody's house.
During the shooting of the movie, John was missing. We couldn't find him.
Danny went off looking for him. He saw a light on in this one house, knocked on the door.
I said, sir, we're doing a movie down here. We're looking for one of our actors. Oh, John, yeah, he's on my couch. He came in, he had a snack a couple hours ago. He's sleeping. He was America's Guest. I mean, literally that happened.
Another cool thing about these sets here is that they are pretty much interchangeable, meaning we have many different movies and TV shows and commercials that film here all the time, so we reuse these sets over and over and over again. But obviously we don't want the sets looking exactly identical in each and every production, so we just change up the look of the sets depending on whatever the production might call for. We can make it look like modern day New York, or for something like the movie The Prestige, make it look like 19th century London. Pretty much everything else in between. So we just change up the storefronts, put new signs in the windows, repaint the buildings, that kind of thing. Can make it look like not just a different city, but also a different time period as well. And speaking of time periods, got a great clip here. This shows off many of our different time periods portrayed in our movies throughout the years. And of course you see the elaborate sets that were constructed to depict these time periods.
You got no choice.
Sometimes we're making some of our movies would be a serious drama or a wacky comedy, regardless of who's in it or who's directing. Sometimes things don't always go just quite perfectly right. The first take, the second take, the 16th take. That's when some of our universal movie bloopers start to happen.
Our top step. Susan?
The other day I saw a Labrador retriever with a paw.
I'm the victim here. Don't you smile. Don't you smile right now, I swear.
Hey, they're not old.
These cops can make anything right.
And that's where Jason, because these guys and girls right here can always think of something funny to say or do.
The new phone book's here! The new phone book's here!
The phone. It was gone a second. I came back in. He let himself out of the playpen. He put on Scarface, and he glued his hands to the rum bottle. Okay?
Is that a fielder's name? Why? Because. Oh, he's centerfield.
It's just fun. It's good more, I think. That's the most fun I've had in a really long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been told that King Kong is experiencing technical difficulties. So we have to see that there's a tram saying they're kind of stuck. And unfortunately, we will have to bypass. I do apologize about that.
Everybody doesn't know anorexia. You're talking about that's healthy. I know what healthy is.
Excuse me, missus, I've lost a shoe. Like, this one, it's like this one's fellow, sort of the exact opposite, in fact, of that. Not an evil version, but just, you know.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up here on the left-hand side of these vehicles, these are what we call picture cars. That last shot there from Too Fast, Too Furious. Our Fast and Furious films, those are some great examples of our very fast picture cars in action.
Fast and the Furious. Ja Rule all one, yeah, yeah.
Oh, by the way, also speaking of picture cars, if you've not already done so, be sure to head down to the lower lot. After the tour, you want to check out what's called the Universal Experience. You have tons of props, costumes, movie memorabilia. It's like a little mini museum, but their centerpiece is the DeLorean from Back to the Future. The main DeLorean, what we call the A-car DeLorean. It's the main DeLorean that was used in Back to the Future. It's been fully restored, looks absolutely gorgeous. They've got it in a big glass case. You can take tons of pictures of it. Looks just absolutely amazing. So if you're even remotely a Back to the Future fan, definitely want to check that out. That's down at the lower lot. It's called the Universal Experience. So, yes, that is free. That's like not like an extra charge or anything like that. It's part of the theme park. So it's like a little mini museum. And of course, they have tons of other stuff from other movies like Jaws, Animal House, Psycho, many TV shows. So it's a great little mini museum. But yeah, their centerpiece definitely worth seeing just for the DeLorean, seeing the DeLorean and all of this beautiful glory. Also, of course, speaking of Back to the Future, of course, 2015, this marks the 30th anniversary. Coming up in July will be the 30th anniversary of the original film Back to the Future. And, of course, in May, I guess it'll be the 25th anniversary of Back to the Future Part 3. And, of course, also, 2015, later on this year, I believe it's in, I don't know the exact date, I'm sorry. I believe it's in October of later on this year, 2015. I should actually be slapped for not knowing the exact date, but that's of course the date in 2015 when the beginning of Back to the Future Part 2 when Marty and Doc go to the future in 2015, so that's later on this year. So sadly no flying cars and no hoverboards just yet. They got a few months to crank those out. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a little Jungle Island off the coast of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
That's right, that's our Jurassic Park sets and vehicles. So the boat you see on screen is the right-hand side. It's Jurassic Park 3. Next up is the mobile app for Lost World Jurassic Park. It's here left. And see also the Lost World is just past you on the left-hand side. Haha, yes. Got some pesky Dilophosaurus there on both sides of the tram. I feel like they'll spray acid on the guests. What will cause this temporary blindness will go about 6 weeks across. Quite a bit of weather effects too. Not just rain, but also mist and steam and fog. Oh, by the way, also speaking of Jurassic Park, show fans, you guys seen the trailer for Jurassic World? Yeah, looks pretty amazing. Jurassic World, that's the 4th installment in the Jurassic Park series that comes June 12th of this year. It stars Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Looks pretty cool. And you can check out the trailer online. Watch the trailer online if you've not yet seen it, or if you just want to watch it again. It's a great trailer. Watch that, and then, I don't know, maybe watch the Star Wars trailer for like the 50th time. So yeah, that one sadly is not our movie, but Jurassic World comes out June 12th. Looks pretty amazing. Now, for Jurassic Park movies, we use different kinds of weather effects in addition to special effects. For instance, we can use rain machines. We use rain machines for this sequence. This is a scene from this mobile app that we just saw. This is from Lost World Jurassic Park. We use rain machines for this sequence. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Speaking of weather, pretty nice day out. I just want to check the weather forecast right now. What's cool is I have access to America's favorite weatherman. In fact, in today's show, you know you love him, Mr. Al Roker. Hey, Al, what's the forecast for today?
Hi, everybody. Here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry at 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Island Rock. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on.
We're in Old Mexico right now. A flash flooding. That's not good. Oh, lovely. Nice. Should be fine. Not that much rain. Should be okay. As long as it stops, it'll be alright. So we can't pray until the rain stops. Kind of a safety thing, yeah. Oh, sorry. Wrong part. It's called How to Get Sued by Disney in 3 Seconds Flash. Okay, when you get flash floods, kind of like that one right there. About to get very, very wet. That flash flood is the result of thousands of gallons of recycled water. The least water tanks located at the top of the hill. Sometimes down the hill, it rains around and recycles back down. That's where it brings down to the park. Cheers. This area right here, this is Purple Mexico. This area you can use for movies like Indiana Jones, The Crystal Skull, and also the movie Hop.
We're about to be crowned the Easter Bunny. Look, Dad, I want to drum in a band. I want to see the world. Maybe the Easter Bunny sees every country in one night.
Oh, really, Dad? What about China?
No! It's candy, woman! Right, so we haven't cracked China yet.
Now we're going to cross the border over to 6 Points, Texas. A lot of famous TV and movie westerns have shot here. This is a great example. Good old-fashioned western duel shot right here.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal line.
I heard this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on it, Fallon. Again.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to talk it out, that's all.
Now we're going to cross the, ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to take for the Old West, cross the ocean over to an area that we call Little Europe. This could be Spain, Germany, France, you name it. All we can do is just change the language on the sign. That's simple. It's very good used for Disney's first 3 Pirates of the Caribbean films. Other movies like Angels and Demons, Night and Day, TV shows like Chuck, NCIS, HBO's True Blood, and The Mindy Project. But of course, Europe is most famous for a lot of her action.
I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters, and creatures from, you know, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Making our way around. Peter, where are you taking us?
The Universal tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife of Skull Island.
That's true. We're about to make our way through a long, dark tunnel that will connect us to a land that time forgot. A place where dinosaurs still roam. Get ready. We're making our way now to Skull Island.
Movies lived here for years and years. I'm so sure.
Glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island.
King Kong 360 3D. Congratulations on somehow surviving your visit to Skull Island. We're calling that the world's largest, most intense 3D experience. Surrounds you with 16 screens, 180 feet across. Truly nothing like it. All created by Peter Jackson and his team at Weta Digital. They won Academy Awards for Avatar, Lord of the Rings, and King Kong. If you ask Peter Jackson, he actually might say that that is a mini sequel
In a sense, this is like a mini sequel, a mini continuation. We're just taking the Kong and Skull Island and the dinosaurs that we established in our feature film. And this is, another day, another incident on Skull Island, using the creatures and the character and personality of Kong as he appeared in the movie.
Well, as it turns out, guys, King Kong is a bit of a problem. He escapes from the lab late at night, just wrecks the back lot. Look what he did to this tram on the right side. For this reason, we've had to hide a lot of our best cars up in the greens department in front of us.